clouds loom over Israel and Iran. U.S. media and reports suggest Iran could strike Israel in the next 24 hours. This as America deploys a naval force in the Gulf. Now, the anticipated attack is seen possibly in retaliation of Ismail Hania's killing, and that happened in Tehran. Reports have suggested several warning signs have cropped up, indicating a direct attack. Signs include fresh evacuations in Israel, increased military drills in Iran, closed borders, restricted airspace, and more.
الآن الجهود الدبلوماسية مرتكزة على محاولة إقناع إيران بتخفيف الضربة بشكل كبير جدا مقابل إيقاف الحرب من قبل إسرائيل والذهاب نحو صفقة تهدئة وصفقة تبادل أسرى. إذا كان هذا الحديث يعني هذا ما يجري إذا وافقت إسرائيل على ذلك، ولكن على ما يبدو أن إسرائيل وتصرفاتها وهذا اليوم والمجزرة التي ارتكبتها هي واضح أنها ما زالت تسير.
War clouds could be looming over Iran and Israel after the assassination of Hamas top man Ismail Haniyeh. Iran is now gearing up possibly for a big attack on Israel, and this warning has also come from the United States of America. What could this possibly escalation look like here as we decode it for you?
The war clouds between Israel and Iran have never been thicker. Iran, struck at its very heart by a mysterious Israeli weapon, is now bristling for revenge. Iran has attacked Israel before, but only through its proxies, Hamas, Hezbollah, and the Houthis in Yemen. But now, with Iran humiliated by the assassination of its state guest, the possibility of a direct response has never been higher. All efforts are currently on to defuse a spiraling situation. But a question that must be asked at this time is this: what would a full-fledged war between Israel and Iran involve? Theoretically, if any imminent Iranian response triggers a major spike in hostilities, the following would need to be kept in mind. An Israel-Iran war could involve the use of a wide array of advanced weapons, diverse combat strategies, and complex military exchanges. For starters, both Iran and Israel possess significant missile capabilities. Iran could deploy its ballistic and cruise missiles to target Israeli military bases, infrastructure, and cities. Israel would likely respond with its own missile systems, such as the Jericho missiles, targeting Iranian military facilities and strategic assets. Israel's Air Force, known for its advanced technology and training, would likely conduct precision airstrikes against Iranian targets. This could include bombing Iranian nuclear facilities, military bases, and command centers. Iran would use its air defense systems and air force to counter Israeli air attacks and launch its own airstrikes against Israeli targets. The naval aspect of the conflict could see confrontations in the Persian Gulf and the Mediterranean Sea. Israel might use its fast attack boats, submarines, and anti-ship missiles to threaten Israeli shipping and naval assets. Israel's navy would engage in countermeasures and might target Iranian ports and naval facilities. While direct ground combat between Iranian and Israeli forces is unlikely due to geographical separation, both nations might deploy special forces to conduct sabotage, intelligence gathering, and targeted strikes. Iran could also activate proxy ground forces in Syria and Lebanon to attack Israeli positions. Both countries have advanced cyber warfare capabilities. Israel might target Iranian critical infrastructure, such as power grids and communication networks, while Iran could attempt to disrupt Israeli military operations and civilian infrastructure through cyber attacks. Both Iran and Israel have developed and deployed drones extensively. These unmanned aerial vehicles would be used for reconnaissance, surveillance and targeted strikes. Iran might deploy swarms of drones for attacks, while Israel would use its sophisticated UAVs for precision targeting and intelligence. Iran would rely on its air defense systems like the Russian-made S-300 and domestically produced systems to protect its airspace from Israeli attacks. Israel would utilize its multi-layered air defense systems, including Iron Dome, David Sling and Arrow, to intercept incoming Iranian missiles and rockets. Both sides would employ electronic warfare techniques to jam communications, radar and navigation systems. This could include disrupting GPS signals and radar systems to hinder enemy operations and protect their own assets. Iran would very likely continue to mobilize its proxy groups, such as Hezbollah, to launch attacks on Israel from neighboring countries like Lebanon and Syria. These groups could use rockets, missiles and guerrilla tactics against Israeli cities and military positions. Israel might conduct strategic bombing campaigns targeting Iran's nuclear facilities and key infrastructure. Both sides could engage in acts of sabotage, such as targeting oil facilities, transportation networks, and industrial sites to cripple each other's economic capabilities. Overall, if the war truly takes its maximum shape, and even accounting for all the other players involved, the conflict would involve high-intensity military exchanges using advanced technology and sophisticated tactics with the potential for significant destruction and regional destabilization. Bureau Report, India Today.